Speaking with head coach Cara Consuegra, Cara, it's signing day around the program. Always an exciting day to bring in new blood to the 49ers program. You got 2 signees for next year. Just your thoughts looking at this year's 2 signees.
We're thrilled about this class. I think we really achieved our overall goals in recruiting. We want to bring in high-quality people that exemplify our values and heart. We want to bring very skilled, talented athletes, and we want to bring in as many student athletes as we can from the local area in the state of North Carolina. And I think when you talk about Jacee and Molina, they're 2 student athletes that exemplify all 3 of those pillars that we look for in recruiting.
All right, let's break them down one by one. Jacee Busick, a 6'1" guard. What do you see in her for her future here with the 49ers?
Jacee, we've recruited for a long time, and for a long time she was just kind of a kid on our radar of let's kind of watch and see, what happens with her. She grew about 6 inches, I think, and improved obviously tremendously on the basketball court. And when I saw her the spring, I think prior to her junior year, that's when I knew that I wanted Jacee to be a 49er. Again, she exemplifies everything that we want in heart. The hardest worker, great leader, get on the floor for loose balls, hustle plays. When you talk to her about her individual success, all she wants to talk about is her team. And on top of that, she's a pretty good basketball player. I mean, to have that size at the guard is huge for us. A player that can knock down the 3, but has continually grown in her ability to put the ball on the floor. She can post up a little bit. Defensively, she's really solid. And I think she's a player that can come in and make an immediate impact for us.
This year's other member of the class, Melina Williams, 6-foot forward. What do you see in her future with the 49ers?
Again, we're thrilled for Molina to join our family. Molina was a player that got kind of on my radar a little bit late. Our staff had seen her a lot. But same thing, I think she was kind of a late bloomer, and I started to really watch her in her junior year. And again, right away I said, this is the exact type of kid that we want in our program. She's a hard worker. If you watch her play, she's one of those kids that just will fill up the stat sheet with rebounds, points, deflections, steals. She'll get 2 or 3 charges. She just does all the little things, and I think that she's going to be able to provide us some great depth at the 4 position. She'll be able to stretch the floor for us within our offense, which is what we're looking for out of that position, especially with the graduation of Jade Phillips. And again, she's in my opinion a little bit of a late bloomer, and I mean that in the highest regard, because she's going to keep getting better, I think, at a really high rate, and she's going to end up being obviously a really impactful player.
Both of these players hail from the state of North Carolina. Second time in 3 years you're bringing an all North Carolina class. How important is that to this program to continue to build with the kids from the local area and within the state?
Yeah, we recruit North Carolina. We recruit South Carolina really hard. Those are 2 states that we always want to have players on our roster. And if you look at our roster right now, I believe we have 6 players already from the state of North Carolina. We're going to add 2 more. And that's just incredible for us. I think if you talk to any high school AAU coach in this state, they'll say Charlotte's in the gym. And that's a credit to Nicole Woods, my recruiting coordinator, but also my entire coaching staff. I mean, we work. We know the kids in the state. We know who to go after in the state. And we're going to continue to bring those players onto our roster.
And maybe just a 2-member class, but any last thoughts on this year's group getting ready for next year?
Well, I think we're in a really good place in terms of our recruiting, where we can be picky. We don't have to bring in just anybody. We like our roster and the way that it's built, and we were able to really find 2 players that we could plug in like a puzzle piece. Again, we wanted a big guard that could knock the 3 down and be able to help us stretch the floor a little bit, and we wanted to get some depth at the 4 position. That's exactly what we found and what we're going to be able to sign.
All right, Cara, sounds like another exciting group to get here on campus next summer, and we look forward to them joining the Charlotte family.
All right, thank you.